Hello, this is Kristen coming to you live. No, just kidding. This is a recording. Anyway, coming to you, yes, for the whiteout. So I did get my timer set. As you can see, I'm limbering up my paper. I did not quite apparently have a clear plan when I began. So I felt like I wasted a lot of my 5 minutes trying to decide what in the heck I was going to do. You can see I'm still fiddle farting. Yep, whiteout is the theme. Limber the paper again. And then I'm going to hopefully finally decide, oh, maybe I'll try a stencil of some sort. So I'm rummaging through my pile here, trying to, again, figure out which stencil then I'm going to use on this particular page. And I ended up using that little poppy one, which I thought was super cool. I loved the flower of this one, and yes, so that was the one I ended up with. My plan then, once I got to this part, was initially, I thought, oh, I'll stencil through it and just use paint. And then I thought, oh, you know what? I'm going to do the whole embossing thing. So I'm just going to go ahead and pounce this little embossing pad right through the stencil. And I think it probably needs to maybe be re-inked just a little bit. It seemed to not be putting down a whole lot of the embossing, what do you call it? Just the ink, I guess, is what I'll say. The embossing ink, the sticky part, the stuff that sticks to the paper. So I ended up having to, it took a fair amount to be able to go through my stencil, and you can kind of slowly see now just a little bit that the paper is turning colors just a little bit, so that I knew for sure I was getting down enough of the embossing ink to begin with. So it did take just a moment, like I said, to get enough so that I felt pretty comfortable with what was on my paper before pulling that off. And you can see my cute little design there. And then just something underneath here just so I can catch those embossing powders and I don't make a larger mess than they already tend to make. So I am using black on this one. I thought it would be kind of cool, a nice contrast with the white. And so I am putting those down, covering everywhere that I put that embossing ink. And then, yep, we'll just tap that off, and then I can grab my heating tool and go ahead and heat that up. I think I'll just take a quick moment to do my quick little plug for the Ugly Art Club. If you haven't joined us yet, there is still time to go ahead and hop in. We still have, like, I think another, like 7-8 days left of this challenge. So if you wanted to come and join us on this 5-minute venture, you certainly can. When you sign up, again, there is a printable page that you can get with the elements that has each of the prompts, and yeah, you can print off, cut out however you want, use it, don't use it, whatever works for you. So the other thing I'll just quickly mention while we're waiting for my little heat tool to do its thing is that the Ugly Art Club membership doors will actually open up January 1st through the 3rd. So if you want to come and join us, we do have a good time. There are each of the founders, Tiffany, Dee Dee, and myself, each provide an inspirational video each month based on whatever our challenge or our prompt is for that particular month, along with a guest artist normally joins us. We do have little fireside chats where we get together and kind of visit about assorted topics and that sort of thing. And then we are offering play dates with something else that we added on this year, which have been super fun. Opportunity to meet live with another group of artists, really get together, see a bunch of different kind of techniques and takes on whatever that topic is. And yeah, all of the members actually get the play dates at a discounted price, which is kind of nice for our members before we offer it to the public to go ahead and take the class as well. So Anyway, just my quick little plug for our group. But you can see I have made a huge mess with my white paint here. So I'm going to kind of take some of that back off just a little bit to hopefully reclaim some of that embossing that I had put down initially here. The one thing I would say is that my time was kind of running on the low side. Excuse me, by the time I got to this point. So you'll see me add some water, pull some of that flour, the poppy back out underneath from the white, and kind of get back to hopefully something that I can actually use to create here. So I did end up, I'll just go ahead and do a little sneak of what my plan was. So even once I got this dried, like I liked the contrast, obviously, between the black and the white. When I did get all done, I ended up just drying this nicely and then running it through the sewing machine and just putting, just squaring off or tracing around the rectangle essentially, and then just adding a few textural elements here at the very end. You can see with the cardboard, the stitching, and just some washi tape. So thanks for watching.